concert with Beethoven's Beloved Ode to Joy, arranged by Martino. In this arrangement, there are some sections of call and response where a group of instruments ask in question and answered by different groups. This is a nice way to hear all the different sections of the orchestra. We hope you enjoy our second piece called Beethoven's Night.
So the format's going to be the same for all three groups. We're going to do a couple of songs, and then we'll have some awards to pass out in between. Without further ado, the first thing I'm going to pass out, you notice the cover of your program. We had a student artist in fifth grade, Papa. So she drew the cover drawing, and I printed out one in free the cover for her. So, Ava, please come on. The next set of awards, I do a karate belt reward system. They have 9 songs with some bonus songs in there. They get to the black belt, the 9th belt, and they get, well, they're a black belt. I had 3 students this year in 5th grade complete the black belt. I'm going to call them up and I'll go. Have your environment. Somebody can take a picture of them all together and send it to you. Come up in front of the blue line. Anybody who's doing it, ready? 1, 2, 3. Thank you so much, and those are our 3 black belts. The last set of awards I have in 5th grade, there's a scholarship thing that'll come a little bit later. But I have outstanding musician awards. There's 2 outstanding musicians from each school in 5th grade. So I'll call them all up. Please hold your applause until all 4 of them are up here, and we'll bring them up in front. And you're going to pretend like you just learned from that so you know where you stand. Okay? So the first one is under your number. The second is Anna Holker. Sing a trend. The third one is Christian Slavovich. And the 4th one is Mackenzie Brown. And now Adeline, it's your turn.
Hi, my name is Adeline, and I would like to introduce the final song from the 5th grade orchestra. Originally recorded from their album News of the World, this Queen classic is a song everyone has heard first a day on the radio that turned into a stadium hymn. We Will Rock You is a song that will never go away. Thank you for listening to us tonight and enjoy our version of Blue Bottle, which I call
I made myself notes and then I forgot to look at them. I wanted to acknowledge, at the beginning of the year, the students all tried instruments. They picked whatever they like and let them play whatever they like, or whatever they convinced their parents that they should do. And this year, at the beginning of the year, we had no 5th graders play bass. That's not a problem. Kids usually switch, and that kind of happened this year. So what ended up happening after Christmas is I had some 5th and 6th graders. They wanted to play along, and they wanted to learn how to play bass, and then they kind of worked that into play for the 5th graders. So my 4 6th grade bass players, again, raise your hands. They came alternated Tuesdays and Thursdays. Brett Benedict, Archie Prestige, Aubrey Carr, and Amy Curry. Sorry if you can get them wrong. Applause. So on this last one, we're going to do 2 5th grade bass. So the long story short, after they started coming into the rehearsals, my 2 5th grade bass players decided that they played other instruments in the first concert, and they decided that they wanted to switch to bass because they heard like wonderful sounds of the 6th grade coming in. So now we have 2 5th grade bass players. Hooray!
was a comic opera that premiered in 1858 by composer Jacques Offenbach. Based on the Greek myth of Orpheus and Eurydice, the plot was changed from a Greek tragedy to a satire meant to reflect life in France in the 1850s. The most famous bit from this opera is the inclusion of can-can, a yes or no from his famous kicker. Let us keep focused and continue to look ahead as we finish with Sandra Dacco's version of Orpheus in the Underworld.
You'll have a real good time listening to this piece that starts with a Jaws-like theme that returns a few times along the way. After the introduction, the cellos and basses make waves playing the melody, while in the second half, the violins and violas come in like a gentle tide playing a melodic dance, while the fandango is usually a kind of Spanish dance. In this case, the oceans are calling as we go fishing for compliments after we played music and games.
Thank you.
Like the other portion, we're going to do some awards in here. You noticed, you may want to see this in other concerts. I have the violins in particular, but the violins and violas, split seats, they learn different parts. Most of the music we're playing in 6th grade and above has 2 different violin parts. And so I try to make sure they get a chance to play first on one song at least and second on one song at least. So nobody's kind of stuck doing the second violin part that sometimes may not be the most fun thing that they ever play. So they switched for our last song, and I've got some of the same things here. The first one I'll show the 6th graders. In March, we went to the IGSMA, the Illinois Grade School Music Association District Contest, and they got a first place there. So we've got their plaque that's going to hang. some very enthusiastic orchestra karate participators too. So I'm going to start, I'll read all of you. Please come up, hold the applause until I've got all of them. There's 7. All right, so come up and grab your certificate and kind of stand on the blue line up here. We'll start with Brett Benedict, Sam Costello, Ben Cristobal, Kaylee Curry, Aubrey Clark, Archie Festich, Nick Thompson. You guys take like 3 steps that way. So these are my 6th grade orchestra karate black belt movers. And like 5th grade, I have 4 outstanding 6th grade orchestra musician awards. The first one is Brett Benedict. Next is Maddie Bontrager. Will Lasso. Last but not least, Lois O'Leary. And these are this year's 6th grade outstanding orchestra musicians. One final song to play for you. I'll let that person come up and introduce it. After the 6th grade part, we have some music booster scholarships to pass out before we get to the junior high portion of the concert.
Hi, my name is Ben. Please let me drone on a little about our next week. These are hopping. We started to learn a little about jazz, specifically a style of jazz called bebop. The bassists lay down a walking bass line, and everyone gets a chance to play a fun swinging melody in this catchy song by Tom Sharp. Near the end, listen for a harmony section buzzing with fun, and an ending that could cause you to break out in hives. Here, these are bopping.
Hi, I'm Mariana Hobby. I am the secretary of the board, and I'm an 8th grader in band and 7th grader in orchestra.
Michael Merritt, I'm the treasurer of the boosters. I've got some clear and 8th grader orchestra.
Jennifer Wells, I'm becoming a 7th grader in Okay, I just want to thank all of you parents and our directors. We're about to give out some scholarships for $250 each for private lessons based on an essay contest that we had. And without your support with the fundraising for our spirit beer, our pizza, our poinsettias, and also some of you folks, you know who you are, you just gave us some donations, which was very kind. Because of all of your generosity and your support, we're able to have this tradition continue. And I also wanted to add, thank you so much for the help with the Sign of Genius for the field trip for the older grades. Okay, thank you so much. And without further ado, we're going to begin with the 5th grade winner. Who would like to announce that? Michael?
Gabby Kuchenbecker.
I heard their white tickets, it's really jealous of them, remember?
Our 6th grade winner is Aubrey Carr.
He's not here. Here, the street. Go ahead. Sure, go ahead and do all.
Our 7th grade winner is Grace Blackmore. Okay, we're done. Thank you so much.
Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Ruben, and I would like to share some information about our first piece, Divertimento in G, by Jeremy Wolstenholme. Divertimento is an Italian word meaning diversion or amusement. As a piece of music, they are lighthearted and entertaining in nature. This was a common form of music in the 18th century Europe. Franz Joseph Haydn was one of several famous composers who wrote divertimenti. Mr. Wolstenholme uses Haydn-inspired melodies and themes in his composition to make Haydn's style accessible to younger players learning to appreciate the details of Haydn's music.
We're going to work in one more little reconfiguration. Eighth grade violins, do you want to come up in front and do it? Or do you want to just stand up where you're at? Or just, so if I can just stand up where you're at. You ready? Sarah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Each year, the 8th graders get the opportunity to take a bow as a class. I'm Martino, and I'm representing the Martino Orchestra class of 2026. We decided to get back at their parents this fun and exciting piece we played in 6th grade. Sahara Crossing was composed by Richard Meyer and includes interesting melodies and harmonies inspired by scales and patterns used to represent non-Western music.
We're waiting for someone to get their music. We would like to invite Amy O'Brien up, please. Amy O'Brien, if you can come on down, present Mr. Torment, which is a award from everyone on the 8th grade class of 2026.
Hello, my name is Amy O'Brien, and my daughter Kendall has played the violin in the orchestra since 5th grade. On behalf of the students and parents of the 8th grade orchestra class, I just want to say thank you to Mr. Torben for making orchestra something the students look forward to every day. He made rehearsals fun, kept everyone laughing with his sarcasm, and somehow made playing music feel less stressful and more like being part of a team. His students will definitely remember the candy, Jack in the Box, and the fact that his morning coffee was basically a required instrument in class. But more than that, they'll remember having a teacher who didn't take himself too seriously and made everyone feel comfortable being themselves. Thank you for all the time, patience, and energy you put into these students over the past 4 years. We really appreciate everything you've done for this orchestra. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it. It's always the sarcasm part that's important. I think that's typical junior high level language. I think, especially with some of these. All right, so I apologize. We got our music all straightened out, and the 8th graders are going to play for you. McKenna, did you introduce it? All right, so they're going to play Sahara Crossing.
One, two, ready, go.
Okay, so this is the awards portion for the junior high students. This is something I started a while ago, and I never brought it out to show it off. We found an old cello, garage sale cello, so I destroyed it. And every year I have the 8th graders that are left sign the cello, and it just hangs on the wall in our orchestra. So this is what they signed this morning. I just wanted to show it to everybody. So if you stick with it, still 8th grade, you can sign the cello too, although by the looks of it, we're going to have to get a new one for next year. Please don't destroy your instruments on purpose.
Just take Adams.
Yeah, we could use Adam's instrument. That sounds mean.
What?
Okay, so first I'm going to have, since they just performed, I'm going to bring the 8th graders up here one more time. The music boosters also do a nice thing for us, where we have pictures taken. That many of you remember this, but their first concert in 5th grade. Some of them, they don't look anything like they did. Some of them, they look just like they did. I'm going to call you up randomly, and then go ahead and make the line, the blue line up here. And we'll start with Emma. Aaron. Perfect. Emily. And this is the best part because it's really cute and super embarrassing too. Nancy. Kendall. Alien. Yeah, Gabby. And so just a little token from the music experience. So you remember what you looked like when you started, and you can see how much you've grown. Give your submission based on your level. Thank you. Warriors in some ways seems like a really long time, but it also seems like a blink of an eye. So it's pretty neat to see. So like the other groups, I have 2 7th grade outstanding musicians. So I'm going to call your name, and if you can come up, I'm going to call your name. We have Ivy Hong. And Nicholas McElmurray. And Nick's going to take them off. And you guys are good. Thank you. Right. Yeah. And then the last award I have to do before we play our final song, this is the Director's Award for Orchestra. So this is the big one. This is the immortal one. This is the one where there's already one plaque filled with names in our trophy cabinet out front, and then this person gets their name added on there forever. So whenever they come back and visit Martino, they can point at that and say, "That's me. I was here." They also get a small one to take home for them, so things like that. This person is always enthusiastic and helpful, always prepared in orchestra ever since she started. That's my friends. So I'm just going to say I'm very thankful that she's been involved in orchestra for 4 years. I'm going to be sad this year to go to high school. I'm happy that a lot of these students are playing next year, including Robin Rogers. Okay, so Roman's able to be on the main plaque in the hallway. So, 5th graders, 6th graders, what do you think? Is this something you want to keep doing? I hope so, because I like you guys. I want you to stick around. And yes, I like both of you guys. That's what you guys are not listening. All right, we're going to do our last song.
To be heard from the I would first like to thank everyone for their support of the Lincoln Area, and specifically how you supported this ready Central Cross County Martino Leadership Program. We all appreciate your appreciation, support, fundraising, and occasional help to practice Austin. This last meeting was inspired by the monthly event for Martino Music Field Trip in February, where we were able to see little shop performers at the area activities. I personally would like to introduce the title to everyone's favorite musical about a man who stay at Crown Face. Written by Captain Dance and arranged by local authority, we enjoyed the show so much we wanted to bring a little taste back to you. Just remember, don't keep it. Here's Little Shop for us.